feels good. Big time play at the end, obviously, by Isaiah and special teams. Defense played great all day against a really good offense. So feels good. I think like any game, there's some stuff we want to do better and clean up, but got to enjoy these.
What's going through your head as you watch that field goal kick?
I think just hoping something like that happens. Huge play by Isaiah and that whole unit, and thought special teams played great today. And I think at that point, you're having conversations about what we're going to do in 2 minutes and what that's going to look like. So just trying to be prepared, but huge play.
What was your mindset coming into this game with no Malik, no Singletary?
Confident. We say, we've said since training camp how much we like our skill guys and how deep we think those positions are. And you saw a lot of guys step up today and make a lot of plays. So, when we say that, we mean it. We have a lot of confidence in those guys. And, they stepped up and played really well.
You had drives of 16, 12, and 11 plays, and your time of possession was just crazy at one point. Is that your typical offense? Was that something you saw with them? Was it just the way the game played out?
I think we've done that, at points this season, and when we're executing well, I think, just being consistent, moving the ball, throwing it, running it, a couple chunks here and there. I think, we've been able to do that, and I think that's just about consistent execution, and I think it's a good defense we played today, and they got a lot of good players, but we always try to focus on what we need to do to execute.
How comfortable did you feel today? It seemed like you were sort of in control the whole
Yeah, I
time.
felt really comfortable. I thought the guys up front played really well all day, and in the pass game and in the run game, I thought they played a really good game.
What did you mean to get the run game going after kind of struggling with that?
Yeah, I think it's huge. I think a lot was made of not being able to run the ball as well last week, and I think when you look at our start to the season, we've run the ball well for most of the time, and we're confident in our run game, and you saw that today and how they played. So I think we understand who we are and what we can be, and I think you try not to get too distracted by some of the stuff that comes up after one game, and we have a lot of confidence in our run game.
Is that, that's a constant thing in New York for you, like the media attention and things like that, and it's constant storylines. How do you handle that and not getting distracted?
I think just knowing what's real, knowing what, what's actually going on and what happened, and, you can't follow the storyline of the week, and I think that's just about focusing on what we do, listening to the opinions that matter. That's the people in the building, coaches, teammates, and focusing on that, and not distracting yourself or not allowing yourself to look outside of it. So I thought we did a good job of that this week, and that's important for us as a team. But there'll always be a story of the week, or a kind of idea that's out there, and it's our job to know what's real and know what's going on, and to fix the problems that are real, but also to ignore the things that aren't.
Is that process or kind of mindset, has that evolved over the years, or have you been able to kind of?
I think you get better at it the more time you do it, and just practicing staying focused on what's important.
The 41-yarder to Slayton on the sideline, how good did that feel for you?
Good, yeah. I think, that's another storyline, I guess, there, but I'm confident. I think we're all confident in what we can do in our ability, and I think that's another example of just focusing on what's real and staying confident in what you do.
When the touchdown pass to Slayton, can you talk about that one?
He ran a really good route, got wide open, and just try to lay it out there for him, let him run under it. So, great call there, I thought, by Dabes, and then Slay did a really good job. Chris did a good job sealing the edge there, giving me a place to throw it. Slay stepped up, had a big-time game today.
You had said that you were in the good spot with your deep ball. You showed it today. You're in a good spot with the deep ball.
I'm confident in my deep ball, and keep throwing it and trusting it.
One of the things that the people in the building have said since the offseason is that, you know, we need to get the 22 Daniel back, right? The playoff Daniel back. Do you feel like you're back at that level where you were at the end of that season?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm comparing my performance to anything in the past. I think just kind of focusing on what I'm doing right now. I feel like I'm a better player than I was then. I'm a better player every week, and that's what you're always striving for. So, you know, I get comparing to 22 or years past or whatever that. I don't know what that, you know, how productive that really is. You know, just focus on getting better right now and being the best I can be week to week.
What did you see from your O-line today to open up those kind of running lanes a little bit different?
Yeah, I mean, I thought they did a really good job executing and giving our backs places to run, and backs did a good job hitting it. I think, you know, we mixed up, you know, different schemes and stuff that was all good and productive for us. So coaches did a really good job with that, and guys up front executed. So, yeah, good to see.
Did you say anything to the team after the fumble at the goal line there?
I think just communicating that, you know, we had a good drive, productive drive, drove all the way down the field, got to finish and finish in the end zone, but, you know, get some confidence from the fact that we executed all the way down the field, did what we wanted to do, just got to finish. But I think guys did a good job, you know, kind of staying resilient and understanding a lot of football left to play, and that's what we did.
What impressed you when Tracy's running?
Yeah, just running really hard. You know, he's a hard guy to tackle. Hit the hole hard, and then, you know, making guys miss at the second level on a couple of those runs. Yeah, I thought he had a really good game.
What does a win like this do for New York? You know, long plane ride, people hurt, another player stepping up, and, you know, really at the end of the game, if Myers would have hit that, would have probably went to overtime. But you guys, you know, got that block. What does a win like this do going forward?
Yeah, I think obviously you feel good about it and did a lot of things well. I think, you know, you still want to look back at the things you can improve on and take a step there. But, yeah, I mean, it's a source of confidence for us and something we can build on going forward.